Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome back to my channel. So this morning, here in Biafra land, I'm using Biafran time. So we have to say something differently from what we normally do, okay? Because I got some comments. As you know, sometimes I will bring up comments, some people's comment here, and respond to them. But on a second thought, I am not gonna do that anytime soon. Why? Because I have realized that it's not every comment that you need to respond to. Some people are wired to be who they are. Some are wired to learn from their past or what is happening to other people. So how will I know where the person that making comment belong? You may be thinking that you are responding to somebody's fan without knowing that the person behind the comment is actually the main person that is getting the issue. It will take you a very long time to deliver the person. That is not to say that the person will limit the truth. The truth will always remain the truth. You cannot buy it off. You cannot just cover it. You may make an attempt to cover it, but you won't succeed. That's not the fact. So I actually want to help Nkere, not financial help. I actually want to say something for him and his followers to understand something that I don't believe that anybody calling him out or saying that he should retreat from what he's doing, he should change his way, he should understand what is going on. I don't believe that that's an attack on him. I don't believe people are saying it out of hate. I, for one, I don't hate him as a person, no. But you cannot see your child or your brother going astray. You pretend that he's getting it right, or you'll be clapping for him. That makes you indoor enemy or unfriendly friend, household enemy. You see your brother, your sister, even your parents committing a crime. You know that this thing that this our brother is doing is not good, and you keep on clapping for him or supporting him. That simply means that you are number one. He's number one enemy. He's number one enemy. Nobody want to bring him down intentionally. I don't. Some of you keep on saying, stop attacking Nkere, stop attacking Nkere, stop. I don't know. Am I attacking him? You think I'm attacking him? They're like, just go all out there and say something that will bring him down. I don't see myself attacking him. If saying the truth is what you perceive as an attack, so be it. But to me, do I have in mind to attack Nkere, to bring him down, to disgrace him? No. Reason why parents use cane to beat their child, to correct them sometimes in Africa, is the easiest way to awaken his subconsciousness, to start paying attention to the wrong that he's doing, to understand that this thing that he's doing is wrong. Not because the parent derive joy in seeing the tears of his child or a son, a daughter, a boy, a girl, just a child. Nobody derive joy in seeing that. But the reason why you have to beat up your child in Africa on attempt to correct the child is to awaken his subconsciousness, to start paying attention to the real thing that you want him to do, to fit in the right track. Not because you drive joy to see your child tears. It's not about the tears. It's about what happened after. When you beat the child and the child cried, and after crying, what next? He will start paying attention to the real thing. When he happened to be elderly person, a mature person, not a child now, you have to use the same hand, not cane now, but the measure that is suitable for an adult to correct him. If you are an adult and you are getting something wrong, your number one enemy is those who says, keep on going, don't worry, move. Even when your innermost spirit advise you, because everybody have two spirits talking to them. One is positive, one is negative. The loudest one is sometimes is negative spirit. With the voice will be louder than the positive one. But if you're a Christian or you are prayerful, not Christian here, the word should be a prayerful person, because you can be a Christian and you are still wallowing in darkness. Yes, now. So if you are a prayerful person, if you maybe you are highly your spirit is very very alert. Okay, it's not a must that you're a Christian, no. For some of you, say, "Oh, so are you saying that Christians they only hear from God?" No, I'm not here to talk about other religion. I'm using Christians as an example because that's who I am. So you can fit in your own religion there. If you are, if your spirit is alert, you understand. You will understand the different voices that is talking to you. I believe some voices are talking to Nkere, but for the fact you have physical people around you, still pushing, still moving, you don't want to be the obstacle to this thing that you have agreed on, unless you are wired differently. That you are the kind of person that you know when to stop and when to continue. That will help you a lot. You know, oftentimes, or recently, I do talk about Sana Parawa. I talk about him because I noticed that many of you exempt him. He's always exempted in your own condemnation of what is going on. But this is not to say that he deserves to be nailed down. But let's call a spade a spade. He is the pillar of all these things. He is. Even if he's not the only one, he is one of them. Seriously. And another person that is one of the, I mean, I have tried my best to, I'm still trying my best to make sure I don't discuss him, you know, deeply. I just want to talk, I just talked about him shallowly, just wave it away and just mention. Sometimes I just read his post and decided not to dwell on it the way I'm supposed to do. Not because I don't see all the crooked movement in his statement. Not because I don't see, I don't, not that I don't understand his intention and the motive of some of his writers, if not all the writers. Is because I just want to, you know, respect the office that the profile claimed that he's commenting or writing from. That's the profile that bears Royce. Royce, R-O-Z. Okay, Biafran Army, he said. Originally, this handle is known as C. Royce. That is Commander Royce. Nobody from Biafran Liberation Army have come out and discussed about him, whether he's genuine, he's real, he's nobody. The only time that I saw PM responding, Biafran were all over him, was when he showed his insubordination to PM's order. That was back then, 2022, 2023, if I'm not mistaken. No. It should be 2023 through 2024. Okay? Within these 2 years, there was a comment that PM made that this guy publicly, you know, declined and proved insubordination. People often say that he is that people that are behind it, that is behind that handle is Sonak Barawa. Some say Chamakajere, some say success. All right. I'm not here to start swimming in that confusion. Okay, but the truth of the matter is that my take henceforth on that person, that account, is that he is far, far, far away from being Biafran Liberation Army. If he was, maybe he's no more in there. Or even if he's still in the Biafran Liberation Army, he is not for anything progress. I will tell you why. If you are in an organization like Biafra movement at the moment, Biafra government in exile, and you want truly, you want Biafran freedom, you want our land to be highly, highly respected and protected. In fact, you want to be an example to other part of Nigeria. One thing you need to have is love of your people. That's number one. Number one thing, love for your people. Like you love your people to the extent that you cannot trade the love you have for them with any other thing. Only few individual from Biafra land at the moment have that. Few individual. And God is pushing them to be in Him of affairs. At the same time, devil is pushing their own agent, his own agent, to contest. So back to Royce. Royce constantly making comment against US and against Biafrans and using insultive word like Sanabawa do. There's no cabinet, no personnel from Nkere country that insults people of Biafrans like Okute Biafra and Sana Barawa. This is not to say that Sana Barawa is the one behind it, behind the handle. I don't know who is behind, and to be honest, I don't really care to know because it will not change anything. But what I care about is what I'm seeing coming out from that handle, the write-up, the post, okay? It shows that our brother is not here to give you Biafra. Some of you, oh, you are attacking the man on ground. Oh, you are attacking the man on ground. No. I'm attacking the post. I don't know who is behind it. That's why I started by telling you the summary of the whole thing, how people are trying to identify the person. Is it relevant? The ones that Paraguay is making, we know who is behind it. He's the one making it, right? So let us not act as if you are looking for the person that is behind it so that we can caution or you can do anything and attack. No, not attack. Just that people want to know, but to me it's irrelevant because the one that you know, what have you done with it? So it's irrelevant. My own is that as long as he keep on making this kind of comment that he's making and pushing Nkere, because these are people who refuse to take Biafra the truth, and I wonder how we can get freedom that will be built, country that will be built with truth, in truth and honesty, decency, and respect to one another, with people who don't know anything about respect, who are wired and built with everything in subordination. Only their office is what they want people to start respecting, or an office that something is coming from that office to them, like they are getting something from the office. That's what they want. But he said this. Let me tell you this. One of the comments that he made that I want to read with you, I want to read it for you, is this. He said, "This is how Ngozi Orebeze deceived her useless followers." That's number one insult. He can make this post, even if you disagree with everything, you can make this post without adding insult. As a leader that people respect, some of the people that you call useless, they are the one that made you who you are. Without them, you would just be there. You just be there. Nobody would have known anything about you. Not even respect, or maybe you will struggle to gather followership that you are enjoying on your ex. A lot of people following him today are just following him for the sake that he says he's Biafran army. Nothing more. Remove army from this account. Nobody will care about you or listen to you. Just like Okute Biafra. That one have followers simply because people want to know how abusive he is. People want to, see the insult coming out from him. Even though some people say that he's one of the army, I don't think so. I don't know about that. To me, it doesn't really matter. He continues. Her useless followers, telling them she had a handshake She had a handshake with Donald Trump. He wanted to say, but what he put there is with Donald Trump. And they had a very fruitful discussion about Biafra. He put ha 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 ha. What someone about normally do. She went to restaurant, watching how the event had going, how the event was going on television. Another lie. Coming from people who is backing Nkere. Did Nkere enter any room at all apart from outside the interview? Did you see them inside? I've not seen the video or any picture inside it. Okay? People are saying now with some credible evidence, not from me. They are saying that this guy paid Arise TV to even appear on the camera at all. Do you understand it? As a cheerful giver, do I believe that? Yes. Because I've done it in the past. I believe. He's here telling that he went to a restaurant. That yes, he went to a restaurant to watching how the event was going on television with those highway baby mummies, where they are chilling with fried chicken and beers. The way she controlled these people and they are following her like zombies. Now, wow, your man that you are following, you're acting you're acting even namarama is somewhere acting exactly like that zombie that you talked about. You see the reason why I told you that they are the problem of Nkere. I wouldn't have said what I said now if he not made this post. But the post will keep on directing for people to insult Nkere. Even though it's not an insult, to be honest with you, it's not an insult. That's the way it is. Whether you like it or not, that's the way it is. Go and watch the video. Calling that zombies, interview is very, very justifiable. How can people be the interviewer will be telling, okay, he point out, you still turn the front flag like this, facing camera, as if they told you face camera. He have refused to turn the mic on you. You were there, as a acting prime minister, as a prime minister, the camera is already out, so you were still talking, pushing yourself to be heard on that TV. People, television that you said that you want to break away from. You want to grant interview on that television. Even if you want, once you notice the countenance of the person, the first thing you should do is to step aside. This is not to analyze that video anymore, but for you to understand that the real problem of this our brother are people like Royce and Sana Parawa. This two individual is one of his #1 enemy. He don't understand it. It will take him century to understand this thing. He is not, unless if something miraculously happened. Of course, the only thing that I know that will be waking up Nkere's consciousness is issue that has with the money. When money is involved, he will be very, very smart. So I believe, but Sonny is a very cunning man. He will not gonna allow that to come up. And any day Sonny turn against you, Nkere, he will rubbish you like never before. In fact, you will regret why you joined the Biafra movement in the first place. Sonny alone, he is capable of turning you. Now you look like a man. In fact, you're a man, right? Your body structure is a man. Sonny is capable of turning you you start looking like an old woman, both in the image and the way you sound. He's that kind of brutal in terms of manipulating information and cooking up stories. And he knows your in and out so far because out of your gullibility, you are relying on him passing. Maybe you have told him about how you went to US. Everything. He have this kind of attitude of keeping fights. He's gonna deal with you. If you dare challenge him anytime soon, I'm giving you advice as a brother. So for your sake, even if you want to withdraw, withdraw honorably. Do not call anybody out. So now, Barawa, even though he don't command huge followership, but only little thing that he will do, those ones that are, you know, gingering him every day. If you tell them go here, they will go. To me, he is the acting prime minister. Your own, you are just a ceremonial. You're just a ceremonial acting prime minister of Ndikwe and Ndekwe. The real acting prime minister of Ndikwe and Ndekwe, Bosana Barawa. He is the number one. Your own is just, can we take a photo? You go there and take a photo. For the sake of Ndibo, Sona allow you to be there. Some of you, oh, you are disintegrating, you are segregating. No. But truth must be told, whether you like it or not. So this is Royce. He copied the picture because Sonny went on to copy some of the, I don't know, gathering where they're having fun, a kind of people after inauguration, people said to where they gather to celebrate something like that. They claim that that is where CS was. Their man, their acting everything, right? Is somewhere on the street begging for interview. Begging. Allegedly, they said that he paid $5,000 to that man. Alleged to don't say that I tell you now. I don't have the evidence. These are things when you begin to connect those things, you will left with no choice than to say, "Wow, this guy is not what you need actually." Do you understand it? And everybody that are following him, some of them are following him because Afro came and make Afro. These are what I can tell you this morning because I don't hate Nkere as a person. The only thing you need to understand is he need to understand that no kwa happy and those pushing him are pushing him for a reason. Probably money is involved. You never can tell. So my people, thank you so much. And please don't forget to like the video. Okay? If I watched this far and you do not like this video, you are not helping the matter. Of course, I'm not saying that all of you should like the video. I know that some of you who don't like anybody correcting Nkere or trying to talk sense to him, you know you're not gonna like it. I know that one. But those who love truth, the only thing I'm begging you now is to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you have anything to say, put it in your comment section. Some of you who always have, you don't watch the video, you focus on title, you jump on comment section, I'm not gonna reply that. Okay, so don't waste your energy. The only thing is, if you want to, if you want to say something positive or something, not even positive, maybe you want to criticize with the facts and figure. Don't just say without telling us, connecting the dots how it should be. That's what I expect from you, and that's what I cherish so much. Thank you guys, and please see you again. Bye bye for now.